what would be a Kabbalistic solution or lens to look at achieving the dream of unity that this new administration, the Biden-Harris administration, has for a very broken US?
Well, it needs to be the perspective that every administration, meaning every ruler, is a messenger, and that includes Trump. And that includes Biden. It means that through the rulers, which in last generation it is suggested that the face of the door, or the face of the door, the face of the generation is the face of the dog. Okay. Why dog? Because dog is to do with a pill or klipa, which is called Hav Hav, meaning give me, give me. It's the sound of a dog. Okay? It's the sound of the will to receive to oneself. So through that, we go through sort of different monarchs or way of ruling. It doesn't matter if it's called democracy or which is sort of a more extensive inclusion of the need of people, meaning it becomes more accurate as portraying their true need.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to lose if you don't listen to why Trump was so popular. Mm-hmm. And what is the need and the cry and the fear that it stands behind it. But it's not it's a sort of relief. It's not a solution. It's a state of relief in order to give us, or to give the world, you can say, another chance for a hard look at oneself and for the need. It will be maybe a better condition for liberals to look at themselves, but a very harsh condition for conservatives to look at themselves, or for those who actually feel that their needs were not met. It's not a division of America, it's the division of the world. Democracy in America proven to be a very unjust, uncaring way of ruling. It did not do justice to the poor, nor to the health system, nor to the well-being of even aspiration and hope. But I think when it's breaking, it's a question for everyone, not whether how quickly it will be replaced by China, or how quickly it will be replaced by another same way of will to receive to oneself, but whether the break of this big empire is going to put humanity with the different questions. This is my hope. Okay, so it seems that there is a relief and trying to heal in order to allow everyone, the winning part and the losing part, that they might, change tomorrow morning, to look at themselves, whether they are asking the right questions of meaning, of belonging, of um, of truth, of purpose. It's not only that it's in a way we are under a plague. And under a plague, it means in Egypt, which is one of the three higher plagues, has to do that everything that we consider to be God, all our gods, that we made them gods, are being concealed from us. This is the locust. This is the covering of the eye of the land. Okay? And this means that all of us need to go into actually asking ourselves, where lies our hope and belief? Okay. So it seems to me that it's giving us some sort of parenthesis inside the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
That if America and the whole world will not use well, there is an end to it. And the other side of it is not better than what we experienced before. Mm. You sometimes need a madman to break the rules in order for you to revalue and to revisit your values. Yeah. What you are willing actually to fight for. What is worthwhile for you.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, as you say this, it's like what you were saying before about what is the story.
Yeah.
There's like a new narrative. We can look at this as, oh, we're a traumatized nation or a liberal perspective of we're traumatized by what just happened for the past 4 years. Or we could say sometimes it takes a madman to wake you up.
Yeah. And to see that everything that you hold is very fragile and sometimes unjust and sometimes cruel to others and sometimes very arrogant and elitistic. Look, I will read something to you, okay, and we'll try to listen to it through a worldwide plague on Pharaoh, okay. And the Lord's, I'm reading chapter 10 which is the beginning of the portion ball. And the Lord said unto Moses, it says here go, but actually he's saying come to Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart and the heart of his servants, that I might sow these signs before him, and that thou mayest tell the story. Yeah, in Hebrew it's actually lestapel, to tell the story, that thou mayest tell the story in the ears of thy son and thy son's son, what things I've worth in Egypt. Yeah. And my signs which I have done among them, that you may know how that I am the Lord. Okay. So the plague on Pharaoh are signs, meaning signs it means letters, engraved vessels. So inside those vessels, something can illumine, which means to tell a story, is to illumine actually the meaning of the belonging of all humanity. So the question is, if there was a plague upon that which is signify the rule of democracy has been plagued, is in order for you to allow a different story to be built. Okay, and not only for you, for the whole world to actually look at what they call democracy, look at what they have made to rule the day, and ask themselves if they are not enslaved just by a different means, and what is their true value, and where lies the root of things. Okay, so I think if we will have some sort of a break, we will have to be very cautious not to celebrate our victory over it, but to understand that it is a pause in a very, very deep war. Yeah. Okay. And I think this is where Kabbalah is coming into the picture.